Hi, friends. Today we're taking a look at musical grounding, building a very strong internal time feel from which all of our musical activities are based on. Before we get to the actual idea, just a couple words about the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, you might know that I've got some content that takes a look at how our musical life impacts our personal life and vice versa. And if this type of content is of any interest to you, you might find some ideas in this playlist worth checking out. Where the idea today is coming from is being January the 12th, 2026. Our world is in a pretty chaotic space right now. And it seems like every day we hear another story that's even crazier than the one before. And it can be difficult to stay grounded. There's a lot of fear being pushed. So how do we balance this? It's clearly things are out of balance. So one of the ways I find helpful, and hopefully would be an idea for you, is to stay grounded. Maybe you have some personal practices that work for you, like walking in nature or meditation or contemplation or spending time with family, and those are great things. If we take it to our musical side, how do we ground? Well, to me, the most important aspect here is rhythm, is time feel. And how do we build this up? So I think we can all agree, even if we play the hippest lines and know all these great chord voicings, it doesn't really matter unless we put them in a solid time feel. The music's got to feel good. So this exercise is to focus on that. The idea is this. Basically, you play a duo with yourself. So we need some type of recording device or a looper. I'm going to use a looper today. The idea is you pick any tune you want to work on. I'm going to choose the Miles Davis classic Solar for this exercise just because it's a pretty short form, but you can use any tune you want. You play one chorus of single note improvisation, and then you play another chorus of comping. You record that. And ideally you would record many choruses of this alternating and then play back with it, but for this example, I'm just going to do one chorus of single notes, one chorus of comping. Then when it plays back, I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to comp while the loop is playing the single notes, and I'm going to play single notes while the loop is comping. Now the idea here is that we don't, at least for the initial try, is no metronome, no backing track, nothing, right? We're just completely relying on our own feel in the music. And we're not going to play like long strings of eighth notes or chunky comping that just keeps a single rhythm, but leave space and try to really internalize the feel and then play along with it. And that's what I'm going to do here. So again, this is Solar by Miles Davis. That's the idea. Now, if this exercise is too difficult, you play through it once and you realize your time is all over the place, maybe you do that initial pass with the metronome and then slowly wean yourself off of it. Conversely, if you found it too easy, another thing you can try to do is play much less. Right? Play a lot fewer notes, a lot fewer chords, less rhythmic information, so you have to rely much more on your internal clock. So those are some variations you can try. So if you're tired of doom scrolling and you feel the need to ground, this might be an idea worth pursuing. Good luck.